This is what God has been attempting to deliver. Message 2. Tomorrow is going to be a tremendous problem for you, however. You can triumph. It takes half an hour to read this. Breakthrough in life that depends on it. Are times when God provides immediate moments of caution when He steps in to get us ready, lead us, and shield us from something that might perhaps cause our faith, our tranquility, and even one of those is fate. Times when God has been attempting to provide. I sent you this mail for a reason. Something important is happening tomorrow. To occur, it might be difficult, a test or a choice that could potentially influence the path of your future, but this is what God has revealed. Already observed, He is aware of what is about to happen, contacting you at this moment because He wishes to prepare you to conquer it and emerge from it more resilient. Side, now is not the time to disregard His voice. God is requesting that you put aside. Take 30 minutes each day to read this message and consider who He is, stating if you're prepared to discard the issue before it even begins. Maintain. This message serves as a roadmap for you to. Why is God cautioning you about victory? Tomorrow the love of God for you is so great that He forbids you from walking into circumstances unprepared. He views the entire scene, is aware of what is ahead, and He is delivering this message to make sure you are prepared to confront whatever lies. The Bible tells us unequivocally that the all-powerful Lord never does anything without Amos, one of His subordinates, learning of His scheme. 3:7 that God is currently displaying His make plans for. He's delivering you a divine warning. Spiritually aware since He wishes to make. I'm confident you're not discovered. Guard, this isn't about being afraid. Regarding getting ready for the impending problem, tomorrow might not be immediately apparent at. It could initially appear as a challenging dialogue, an unforeseen difficulty, or even a subliminal temptation meant to disengage you from God's will. But whatever it is, God is stating, if you'll allow it, I've got you covered. To pay attention and have faith in me. What could the main problem is that God doesn't always reveal all information up front, yet He offers sufficient direction for us to make the correct steps. These are some options for what the significant problem might involve. A choice that will influence your future. You could have to make a crucial choice. It might affect your career tomorrow, personal life, or relationships. That calls for discernment, prudence, and bravery. Without God's direction, you run the risk of making a decision that might result in not required challenges, but with His assistance you can. The choice that is consistent with His ideal strategy for a conflict in your life that puts your faith to the test tomorrow could bring about a conflict or miscommunication with a significant other. 2. It may put your patience and humility to the test, or capacity to pardon your heart is now being prepared by God in order for you to react with grace and wisdom instead of allowing feelings to over a surprising chance in sometimes disguise what appears to be in reality, a difficulty is an opportunity. Chance the main problem can be when God asks you to take a step. Stepping outside of your comfort zone, make a leap of faith, or accept a new phase in your. Will you consider life to be a burden, or will you have faith that He will make the blessing known? Underlying it a spiritual assault intended to divert your attention. The enemy frequently attacks when anything is about to happen. Fantastic. The problem tomorrow might serve as a diversion, a temptation, or an environment intended to disengage you from God's purpose. But the good news is that God is providing you with the means to remain steadfast and conquer the challenge of preparing for tomorrow's challenge. The purpose of God's warning is not to frighten you. Its purpose is to empower. He is giving you the tools that all you require to confront tomorrow's problem and emerge. Here's what you can do correctly to win. Now, to get ready, spend some time praying. Prior to proceeding, take a time to. Your direct path to God is prayer. Your wellspring of courage, tranquility, and wisdom asks Him to provide the information He wishes you to know. Regarding tomorrow, ask for courage, clarity, and protection, and most all, request is Scripture to be followed in your life. To consider, don't worry about anything other than in every circumstance by thanksgiving-filled prayer and request. Ask God for what you need, Philippians 4:6. 6.2 Equip oneself with the Bible. The Bible is your defense against any confront the adversary might throw. Your method of reading and reflecting on the Scriptures that remind you of the promises made by God, loyalty as well as His power. Let His words to serve as your cornerstone. Keep on while you read the Scripture for tomorrow. It's a light for me to think about your words, feet and a beacon for my ways. Psalm 119, 105. 3. Look for the peace of God. One of the enemy's best strategies is to load your heart filled with anxiety, fear, and doubt. But God provides you with a tranquility that exceeds all. Spending time with Him in a way that makes sense to today, and let His tranquility settle. Scripture to consider in your heart and mind. I depart with you in peace, my peace. Provide. I don't give you the entire planet. Don't allow your hearts to be tormented. And John 14:27 says, do not be scared. 4. Have entire faith in God in everything. Occurs tomorrow. Be aware that God is already. He has already gone there before you, and He is in charge of each and every detail. Rely on Him to protect and lead you. Can help you get through the circumstance. More powerful and knowledgeable than prior to Scripture to consider faith in. Lean on the Lord with all of your heart, not entirely on your own understanding. Give in to Him in your ways, and He will make your straight road. Proverbs 3:5-65. Be prepared to take faith-based action when the problems come up tomorrow. Don't. Instead of panicking, take a deep breath and remind yourselves of God's promises. React with faith rather than act with humility, intelligence, and dread. Bravery in the knowledge that God is with you. At every stage, God's promises for your triumph while getting ready for tomorrow. Keep these assurances from God's. They are your guarantee that there won't. Whatever, perhaps He is on your side without a weapon against you will be successful. Isaiah 54:17. Whatever obstacle you encounter, it won't successfully defeat. God has already proclaimed your victory. The Lord will fight for you throughout your life. All you have to do is remain motionless. The Exodus 14:14. You don't need to deal with this problem. God is the only one fighting your battles for you, and I are aware that God is present in everything, works for His loved ones' benefit. The Romans 8:28. Even though the task for tomorrow seems a strong belief that God will utilize it, I can do anything for your benefit and His honor. Things through Christ, who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13. You have whatever comes your way. The fortitude to confront it, since Christ is with you, are the secret to conquering tomorrow's problem. The secret to conquering tomorrow's the problem is with your friendship with the source of your power is God. Your knowledge and your peace. Spend the next half hour sketching. Pray, read His word, and get closer to Him. Take a listen to His. The time you put in now will get you ready for His breakthrough, awaiting your arrival. God isn't warning you to be afraid, but to provide you with. I hope He sees everything, and He is aware that if you put your faith in Him, tomorrow's the problem won't be solved. Instead, it will turn into an chance for development, faith, and success. Finally, the love of God is your confidence. This message serves as evidence of God's abiding love and concern for. He sees things that you cannot and He is taking action to get ready and safeguard. Know this, no matter what tomorrow brings, God is present. He will never abandon you or abandon you. Deuteronomy 31:6. Pay attention to His warning. Spend time with Him today, really. Become prepared with His word and His commitments and the face of tomorrow. The day with assurance, understanding that the universe's God is on your side right now. God is speaking to. You'll do it. Listen to your tranquility, your breakthrough, and take 30 minutes. Your victory depends on it. Minutes. Allow God to get ready. You'll be tomorrow. A day of victory rather than defeat.